Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. This video is going to be about the extreme side for the burst mode missions, and yes, it is also a 6k points video, and I'm recording this intro after the fact, so if it feels a little bit distorted, it's because I had to decide to split up the videos because it just would be too long otherwise. So thank you all so much for coming to watch the video. I really appreciate it. Let's hop in. Okay, folks, I have a team here, and this team is what I hope will do the trick. I need this Broly to super as much as possible, and yes, I am going to raise his super attack level. I am going to put him to 55% in the inner potential system as well. The premise to winning with this extreme type team at 6k points, which I totally do not have to do. If you did the super side, you don't have to do this at all. Don't have to make it harder on yourselves. But this relies on this Janemba dodging in the first slot, no matter what, in the third phase. It relies on keeping this guy and this guy in the middle slot, and then this unit, I need to get 7 or more key spheres. Otherwise, it's a rip run. So I will be back shortly, and I will hopefully get this done. Okay, so I'm back. Managed to get that I intended done. Okay, so right off the bat, it's okay. Right off the bat, this is okay. I think my objective here is going to be... Hold on. This is a little bit difficult. So Janemba is the only one that I purposely want to slot in slot 1. Everyone else can be back and forth. So I'm going to throw him off rotation. Send the STR Broly off rotation. And keep the STR Broly and the Tech Broly linked up. That's going to be my plan here. Oh, he's going to get hit a lot of times here, so that's really good. 7 or more key spheres. Yep. That is confirmed. That is good to go. Damage is kind of lacking. Not gonna lie. Damage is kind of lacking. Hopefully that ramps up significantly. Significantly. You know, that 5% chance to dodge. It's activated a couple of times already. Okay, so that's good. The less time... Sorry, the less damage I do in the first two phases, the more chance that I can stack with Broly, of course. So he's received 4 attacks in battle. He needs to get 6. No, wait. 8 attack gets to get attacked 8 times? Yeah, 8 times. For that to be fully built up. He only got 1... only got 2 attacks? Or 1 attack? Man, that is a bit slacking. Well, here goes nothing. Another super attack, please. Not a normal, but okay. Super attack? Okay, beautiful. Okay, more stacking. More stacking, I'll take it. Okay, on to the second phase. Let's do this. Right, so Janemba in the first slot, AGL Frieza in the second slot. Okay. That does this trick. And that should do this. Now, I know it seems counterintuitive to throw off rotation the Tech Friezas. I understand that it's counterintuitive. However, they have 70% damage reduction. And I need them to be able to tank the supers that may and probably will show up in slot 3. Yeah. So Janemba is doing his job at this point. $51 million attack stat? Oh, because of the AoEs. I was like wondering, he needs to be attacked for that to happen. Yeah, because of the AoEs. Any chance you would crit? Okay, there's a crit. His normal crit did almost as much as his super attack. That was a non-crit. Alrighty. Does Frieza have an orb stacking thing? No. Let's go and just grab these. That should do it. And I have max attack there. Now, I do want to get the Frieza to take hits as much as possible because he will end up getting more defense stacking permanently up to 100%. So I want that as much as possible, actually. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. The more super attacks this Broly does, the less I have to worry about. The more super attacks he does, the less I have to worry about. Okay, that's a normal. And that's a normal. I was just saying the more super attacks you do, and the two additional ones at the end is not super attacks. Anywho. And the STR Broly just finishes him off. That's perfectly fine. Alright. I need to be able to get to 7 key spheres here for the Broly, Chilai, and Lemo. It does not look like I have a chance to get to 7 key spheres. Not even a chance. Yikes. And if this is a rip run because of that, this is such a pain in the neck. He does have 50% chance to dodge, though. He does have a 50% chance to dodge, though. Wow, Janemba's just taking way too much damage. So, Cellmax here in this phase, like I mentioned earlier, can super twice in a turn. He can also super 0 times in a turn. And his damage is way over the top. Oh, okay. That is huge. You know what? I can do this and save myself a little bit of time, but I'm gonna hold off on it. I am gonna hold off on it. Alright. Does he have a amount per orb? No. That's fine. Let's grab these. Okay. Broly is gonna be maxed out there. And sure. This will give him full rotation. So no super attacks in slot 1. I wonder if there's not going to be any super attacks this turn, because there's also that chance. Oh, come on, super attack, please. If super attacks, please. I understand he's 55%. I didn't give him additionals in the potential system. I didn't put any equipment skill orbs on. Please, just get the additional super attacks. Prove that you're capable. Alright. I wonder how much defense he has at this point. If I'm being honest. If he's sitting at 1.5 million, I think it'll be okay. If he's sitting at more, I'd be stoked. And I mean absolutely stoked. I am thinking about this. Okay. 50% chance to evade. He is not with 3 or more superclasses, so that's irrelevant. For every key sphere obtained, he has another 5% chance of evading the enemy's attack. So if I get 10, I have a 100% chance to evade. That, of course, is an objective. Hooey. Next turn. Next turn. I want to save that for next turn, which is probably going to get changed. I don't have to, really. Let's do this. No, let's do this. I might be getting supered at the end. I don't think he's ever gone 2 turns without supering. I just hope there's no super in the second slot, and I didn't miscalculate. I need some crits. I really need to get crits here. Okay, that's good. That is good. Oh dear. Okay, at least it's early enough in the fight where he can tank that. That's the first time he's actually ever supered in the middle that I took notice of, I should say. That is the very first one, but getting this done just looks to be like it got a lot easier. Okay, what's the defense like for Broly? 3 million. You don't say. 3 million. 3 million, you don't say. Drop the right way. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Still no super attack there, which I haven't gotten in the last 3 turns. I genuinely hope he doesn't super again in the slot 2. Oh dear. That would throw my entire plan out the window. Oh gosh. There's 2 attacks there. Oh boy. At least Broly is getting super attacks here as additionals. Nice. Very nice. No super attack in slot 1. I hope he doesn't super at all, except in slot 3. This turn. I should say this turn. I should be careful what I wish for. Because the golden freezes... Oh gosh. Worst case scenario. Still, that's not bad. I did not expect him to tank that for double digits. Wow, that surprised me. That absolutely surprised me. Hello? He doesn't have the 78 or 76% damage reduction at this point. He lost part of it. He only had 52. I will take that. Alrighty. Yeah. This does not help me at all. No, it does not. He's in battle every 2 turns past, so he would only have 10% less damage reduction, but he would also have another 100% attack and defense. I don't know. I have a Dokkan attack too. I honestly do not know what I want to do here. Because I already used both of my Senzu beans. And Frieza would only get hit 4 or 5 times. 4 times. I don't think it's worth it. I do not think it's worth it. Yeah, I have to do this. I have no choice at this point. Okay, Dokkan attack, so in case I do take damage, I can heal up right away. Yeah, I got all of that this time. Nice. That is huge. Anytime these big hitters can get crits is absolutely huge. Gets me one step closer to beating which has taken an enormous amount of time already. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just make this a separate video altogether. Yeah, I think I need to make this a separate video altogether or I won't get people to watch. $60k is more than fine. Broly should be fully built up at this point. He's taken 18 attacks. He doesn't have any damage reduction at this point. He's sitting at 1.19 million defense. He's fine. I mean, I guess I wish he would have been supered more. But it's time to use the active skill here. Yeah, it is time to use the active skill here. Question is, this does massively raise the attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage to the enemy, defense plus 60, and foresees enemy super attack for 1 turn. If I haven't won by next turn, then sure. And you know what, actually? I'm gonna do it now. Nearly 58 million. That's good. That's good. Yeah. I am a little bit short on key, though. Just a wee bit short on key. Does he have... I guess he wasn't fully built up on defense. I guess he was not fully built up on defense, but he is going to have a lot of attack at this point. Very nice that that's a crit. Another super attack. Beautiful. Wow. Wow, I will probably finish it this rotation though. This is probably going to be it this rotation. Wow, wow, wow. If these two super attacks crit, it's over. There's a crit. There's a crit. And it is over, folks. Thank you all so much for coming to watch the video. That is the extreme side. And yes, I am separating this into two videos, so earlier parts will be a little bit discongruous because or discombobulated, or just not correct because I'm saying earlier on. This took way too long, so I hope you all understand. Thank you all so much for sticking around so long. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so very much. If you're new here, if you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Goshen signing off.